Ever wondered how to set up a Wiccan altar that truly resonates with your spiritual journey? In the world of Wicca, the altar is a sacred space, a tangible manifestation of your spiritual path. It's a personal reflection of your beliefs, adorned with deity representations, elemental symbols, and items that hold personal significance. Each element contributes to a holistic spiritual experience. Today, we delve into what it takes to set up your very own Wiccan altar. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create an altar that is uniquely yours. Creating a Wiccan altar begins with understanding the basic elements. Firstly, we have deity representations. These are physical symbols of the god and goddess, or any deity you feel connected to. They are central to the altar, representing divine energies and serving as a focus for your devotion. Deity representations can be statues, candles, or any object that resonates with you and embodies the deity's energy. Next, we have elemental symbols: earth, air, fire, and water. Each of these elements has a unique symbolism in Wiccan practice. Earth symbolizes stability and grounding, air represents intellect and communication, fire signifies transformation and willpower, while water embodies emotions and intuition. Elemental symbols can be anything that represents these elements for you, like stones for earth, incense for air, candles for fire, and a chalice of water for water. Then there are personal items. These are objects that hold personal significance for you. They could be heirlooms, mementos, or even your favorite crystals and stones. They add a layer of personal energy to your altar, making it truly yours. Remember, your altar is a reflection of you, so don't hesitate to make it personal. Finally, we have the altar cloth. While not strictly necessary, an altar cloth can add a touch of beauty to your sacred space. It can be any fabric that you find appealing, but some practitioners prefer to use colors that correspond with the seasons or specific Sabbats. Each of these elements contributes to the overall purpose of the altar, to serve as a sacred space for worship, meditation, and magic. It's a place where you can connect with the divine, focus your intentions, and harness the energies of the universe. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to setting up a Wiccan altar. It's a deeply personal process, and what works for one person may not work for another. So feel free to experiment, trust your intuition, and create a space that feels right for you. Now that we've covered the basics, it's time to delve into the actual setup process. Ready to create your own sacred space? It's simpler than you might think. First off, let's focus on finding the right location for your altar. It could be anywhere that feels right to you. A corner of your room, a dedicated space in your living room, or even outdoors if you feel a strong connection with nature. The key is to choose a place where you feel peaceful, where you can be alone with your thoughts, and where you won't be disturbed. Once you've chosen your spot, it's time to cleanse the area. This is a critical step in preparing your sacred space, as it allows you to clear any existing energies and set the stage for your spiritual work. You could use sage, incense, or even just a simple broom to sweep away any negativity. Remember, this is not just about physically cleaning the space, but also about energetically purifying it. Now let's move on to arranging the elements on your altar. Traditionally, Wiccan altars include representations of the goddess and the god, symbols of the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water, and tools like a wand, a pentacle, and a chalice. But remember, there's no hard and fast rule here. These are just guidelines, and your altar should reflect your own beliefs and spirituality. Start by placing your deity representations. These could be statues, pictures, or even simple stones. Then add your elemental symbols. You could use a bowl of salt or a stone for earth, a feather or incense for air, a candle for fire, and a cup of water for water. Your tools can be placed as you see fit, but a common arrangement is to have the wand on the right, the pentacle in the center, and the chalice on the left. Personalizing your altar is what makes it truly yours. Add items that hold personal significance to you. It could be a piece of jewelry, a photograph, or even a handwritten note. These personal touches imbue your altar with your energy, making it a powerful tool for your spiritual journey. Remember to arrange everything in a way that feels balanced and harmonious to you. This is your sacred space, so it should resonate with your energy and reflect your inner self. And there you have it, a Wiccan altar tailored to your spiritual needs. Setting up the altar is just the beginning. Maintaining it is an ongoing process. Without a doubt, keeping your altar clean and tidy is a testament of respect to the sacred space you've created. It's an embodiment of the divine, and as such, should be treated with reverence. Think of your altar as a spiritual garden. It needs to be tended to, weeded, and cared for regularly to keep its magical energy thriving. Now let's talk about consecrating your altar. This is the process of purifying and charging it with your personal energy and intention. To do this, you'll need a few things: salt, water, incense, and a candle. Start by sprinkling a pinch of salt over your altar to cleanse it. Then, sprinkle some water to bring life and growth. Next, light your incense, letting the smoke billow around your altar, filling it with the element of air. Lastly, light your candle, bringing the element of fire, and visualize the flame energizing your altar. Remember, consecration isn't a one-time event. It's a good practice to reconsecrate your altar regularly, especially during important phases of the moon, or when you feel the energy needs a boost. Keep in mind, your altar is a reflection of your spiritual journey and personal energy. The more love and care you put into it, the more it will serve you in your magical workings. With regular care and attention, your altar will continue to be a powerful tool in your spiritual journey. Creating a Wiccan altar is a deeply personal and rewarding process. Remember, we've journeyed through the essentials like deity representations and elemental symbols, to the significance of personal items. Each step infuses your sacred space with your unique energy. The respect and dedication you show in maintaining and consecrating your altar echoes in the universe, amplifying your spiritual connection. It's all about personalization and respect. May your new altar serve as a beacon of light on your spiritual path. Blessed be.